What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the bottom. Today we're going to be going over 3 different supersets to help you grow your quads. Now, biggest mistake with legs, loading up a bunch of weight like my man in the intro, and then just half repping it, quarter repping it. He wasn't even 5% repping it. So let's go over these 3 supersets, 6 exercises you can add to grow your quads. Stay tuned. All right, first superset we're gonna go over. First one's gonna be focused on a quad squat heavy. So if you got a hack squat machine, kind of a linear half squat machine, whatever works best for you, we're gonna jump on that. Then we're gonna go straight to a set of goblet squats. So the biggest thing that we're gonna do and focus on with these exercises is our range of motion. So we need to make sure that the weight that we have is correct. So if I'm not able to go all the way down with this weight on a hack squat, I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna go a little bit lower. But if I'm able to hit my number and I'm going all the way down, I got good tempo, then I can move up in weight. Now I'm more concerned today with this workout specifically with my rep count. I'm not really worried about how much weight I'm getting. I'm focusing on the time of tension. I'm focused on my negative movement coming out of the top position of either one of these movements. So now the goblet squat on this superset is just more of an accessory to the hack squat. So the hack squat is the main exercise we're focusing on. The goblet squat is an accessory to that. So we're gonna stay the same weight there, but if we can get more reps, we're obviously gonna go more reps. We're always gonna go more reps. So second superset, we're gonna go over one of my personal favorites, leg press and walking lunges. So this one, whether you put it in the beginning, middle, or end, this is going to absolutely murder your quads. So first, we'll start off with the leg press. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if you're putting a specific, or if you're putting a certain weight on here that you feel like you can lift, and you're not able to reach all the way down on the movement, you need to go lighter. There's no purpose in coming over here and doing the leg press and you're only going 2 inches down. The purpose of this is to reach a full range of motion. This is one of the exercises you use to put a heavier load on. But if that heavy load is too heavy for you to go full range of motion, there's no point of doing it. Drop it down a couple plates. It's more important to get a good time under tension for a leg press, and then we're gonna superset that with some walking lunges. So you're gonna get your volume up regardless. So I wanna shoot for 8 to 10 with the leg press. So I'm gonna pick a weight that I can do that with. But for myself, I'm gonna pick a weight that's even lower than I can normally do because I really wanna go slow with this one. So you don't always have to move up in weight. So what we're doing today, this good superset workout, like, you know, if I normally do 4 plates or whatever, but then I'm adding in a walking lunge with it that has weight as well, all that's doing is just upping your volume. It's increasing your fatigue. So you don't necessarily have to go up in weight, especially if you've never done this kind of superset before. So you can always go a little bit lighter. You can always rep a little bit more. It's gonna equal out to the same thing over time, especially if you're someone who's not used to doing supersets. So when you start adding in supersets like this, you wanna make sure you go a little bit lighter than you normally would because you will be more gassed than typically if you're just doing one exercise at a time. All right, last superset that we're gonna work on. We got leg extension, so we're gonna throw a machine in there, and then we're gonna put in some more body weight exercises. If you choose to do them with the dumbbells, then you can. So we're gonna go from leg extension to step ups. So the biggest thing with leg extension is not kicking the weight up and then fighting gravity going to the bottom. So when I come over here, I'm not about to kick it up so it's leaving my leg, right? I'm not coming over here kicking it so hard, I'm forcing it up. That's not what's gonna do what's best for our legs on this machine. So what we're gonna do is gonna pick a weight. More often than not, if you're able to kick the pad off of your leg like that, you're probably using too light of a weight anyway. So we're gonna bump the weight up a little bit. And when I come up, I wanna make sure my toes are curled towards me or the ceiling, whichever one you can get. And then I'm fighting gravity right back to the bottom. I'm not kicking up, exploding up. I'm just slowly using my quad to pull the weight up to the top and then pull it right back down. So we get some really good sets like this. Step ups will provide a really good burn for you in your quads if you do them the right way. So when you go up, you wanna make sure that that working leg is on the bench. Obviously, you're pushing to go up, but that opposite leg doesn't touch the pad or the bench or the box or whatever you're using. That opposite leg is coming right through to the top, and then when you go back down to the bottom, it's just tapping the ground, and you're going straight back up to the top. There's an arrest set in between steps. You're not using the opposite leg of your working leg to assist your working leg. You're going all the way through trying to keep the tension on the quad as long as you can. Steps to the ground should just be real quick and controlled, and right back up to the top. That is it for quads, guys. Make sure you add these 3 supersets to your leg day to help your legs grow. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification button on the bottom as well. Thanks for watching.